Hey guys, it's me, Christina, and I have a book review for Bad For You by Abbi Glines. So this is the 7th book in the series. I've read all 9 and love them. Like, I love all the guys and I love all the girls, and it's just very interesting. And this one was really good. I loved this one. So this one is about Crit and Blythe, and Crit is Trisha's younger brother, and he's also the lead singer of Jack Down, and I love this one so much. Like, I was like emotional in this one, and the next one after that, which I just love Crit because he's just like so cocky and funny, and like I always enjoy his humor, and he's had such a dark past. And so when Blythe and Crit meet, I was laughing hysterically because she was like checking him out and he's like, "Are you done yet, love?" And I'm like, and he was like hosting like this party one night, and she like came up to his house and his like apartment, and like to get it to like calm down. She like gets like these, like, she doesn't like crowds, and I had like a lot of similarities with Blythe's like things. Like, I'm not sure if she had anxiety or not, but I couldn't really tell. But she loved to write, and I was like, oh my god, I have so many of these similarities to her. And she's had such a terrible like home life. Like, she was like beat by the pastor's wife, and her mother died at childbirth, and like it was just like terrible. And then we found out like these things, and she was like there where she works, like the pastor's son, like, who I despise now. Like, I literally hate him. I forget his name, and I'm not even gonna utter it, even if I did, because he just did something so I did not even see coming. So they end up going on a date, and Crit and her were hanging out for a while, but then he stopped because he saw that she was like starting to get feelings for him, and I was like, that is really stupid, Crit. Like, I like you, but you're being stupid. And he would just like, he would like get close to her and then like go away. Like, I understood because of like all these like problems that he had growing up, but he needs to be with Blythe because like they're good for each other, and they're just so cute together, and I love them. So and like he has like all these tattoos and piercings, which I find very attractive. But like, he has like a music note on his chest. Like, I do remember them talking about that, like when they were doing like stuff together. And I loved like just like their talks together, and like when they would just hang out together. And then there was like this big thing where so she went to lunch with Trisha, and then she invited her to Daisy's party, and then she shows up and he shows up with a date, and then everyone was picking on Crit, and like she's like, no, it's not his fault. And then she she left, and she was like crying, and but it wasn't a date. It was like this girl who like he hooks up with sometimes. And then they go back to her place and they start kissing, and I was just like cheering them on. And then she goes to one of his shows, and it was just so good. And then and Crit and Green got into this big fight, and then she stood between them, and she got her like the wind knocked out of her, and I was like, what the hell? And she was like protecting him, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I love you so much. And like,
Oh my gosh. Why the sad face? What, you got sad from that? Look, she's got the pouty lip and the squiggly brow.
and then this big thing happened. We found out that that girl that he was like hooking up with is pregnant, and I was like, no, 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 because I love them together, and this is gonna break them up, and like I'm just like, no words. And then we find out that like the pastor got like a heart attack, and she leaves. He had to tell her about like the pregnancy, and she's like freaking out, and she's like, I need time, and then it was like 2 weeks later, and we also find out the pastor is actually her birth father, and like I hate him so much. And then we found out that guy that she was like seeing for like, I think it was like 2 dates, has a fiance. What that is just like sick, wrong, evil. And then Crit goes to the hospital with her, and like they like go back home, and it's cute, and like everything is good, and I love them together, and everything is just so cute. And so I love this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Happy reading. Bye, guys.